Mornings are pure magic, David. Just one deep breath, and the whole world feels calmer.
Sure, but my morning magic is coffee. Without it, I'd probably still be sleepwalking near the bus stop.
Coffee's like your first love, unforgettable, but sometimes a bit bitter.
What about you? I bet you're still chugging that mysterious green juice every morning, right?
It's a detox smoothie, okay? Super healthy. You should try it sometime.
I did. And my verdict, it tastes like wet grass after a rain.
Haha. At least it doesn't make you jittery all morning like your coffee does.
The jitters are from passion. Your detox is just escaping reality.
So what's your reality then? Coming to this park every morning to complain to me?
Exactly. It's part of my spiritual growth plan. 10 minutes of whining, 20 minutes of coffee, 30 minutes of pretending to be an adult.
Sounds like the schedule of a monk, with a caffeine imbalance.
Well, at least I stay calm, except when I get a text from my boss at 7 a.m.
That's brutal. You haven't even realized you're awake, and you're already hit with a deadline reminder.
I call it a reality wake-up call. No alarm clock needed.
I get woken up by my cat. It jumps on my face every morning.
Ha ha. So you've got a four-legged biological clock?
Yup, and it doesn't have a snooze button.
And yet you still make it to the park. Impressive.
Gotta come here, breathing fresh air, listening to your coffee philosophy. It's my morning entertainment.
See? I'm your personal live podcast.
Yeah, but your podcast sometimes plays a whining remix soundtrack.
Hey, everyone needs a place to vent negative energy. For me, this park is where I inhale oxygen, exhale deadlines.
Sounds like the motto of every office worker chased by deadlines.
Spot on. I'm thinking of printing it on a t-shirt. Don't call me before my morning coffee or after my evening deadline.
I'd buy 3 right away, 1 for me, 2 for those colleagues who ping me at 11 p.m.
See? We could start a business born from our suffering.
You make it sound so epic, like a historical drama. From the ashes of deadlines, 2 young souls built an empire of philosophical t-shirts.
Wear our shirts, and you won't need to say a word. Everyone will know you're exhausted.
Ha, that's a great slogan. But you know, talking like this every morning really does make my day feel lighter.
Same here. Chatting with you is like hitting the reset button on my brain. Then I go back to drowning in deadlines.
That's life's loop, isn't it? Coffee, complaining, and trying again.
Whoa, that's deep.
Of course. Morning Philosophy, sponsored by Sophia Production.
Then I'll sponsor it with the rest of my coffee.
Deal. But in return, you owe me a joke for this morning.
All right, ready? This one's 100% based on a true story.
I love those kinds. Go for it.
Yesterday I called tech support because the office printer wouldn't work. After 10 minutes on hold, they said, "Have you tried turning it off and on again?"
The classic line.
I said, "I tried, and it's working now." They asked, "Did you turn it on?" I said, "No, I threatened it with a resignation letter."
Bet that printer was scared of being replaced.
Yup. Since then, it's been printing twice as fast. I think machines have feelings too.
That's why we have artificial intelligence. Yours is more like artificial caffeine intelligence.
Exactly, because all my breakthroughs run on caffeine.
I just hope one day you'll switch to natural intelligence.
Oh no, talking to you was so fun, I forgot about work.
So you're late again this morning?
No big deal. I call it flexible working, flexible between getting to work and being late.
Haha. As long as you show up.
What about you? What's on your plate today?
I've got a morning meeting, but it's online, so I've got 5 more minutes to sit here and hear your next joke.
Oh, you're asking for it now.
Haha. All right, I'm ready. Hit me, comedy scholar.
Here comes the next part.
Honestly, just thinking about this morning's meeting makes me want to chase that bird over there.
I bet that bird's late for its flock's team meeting too.
I wish I could fly off like that. But no, I'll be fading out in a Zoom meeting.
Oh, those online meetings? Just a bunch of faces staring through screens, tired smiles, and the classic "can everyone hear me?"
Exactly. And the best one, someone's mic is still on.
Ha ha. Yup. Then 30 seconds of silence, and still no one turns off their mic.
One time, my boss forgot to mute his mic and was scolding his cat. The whole team thought he was yelling at us.
Ha ha. Bet everyone's been on their best behavior since then.
Yep, no one wants to be the next meow victim.
I had a meeting yesterday that was supposed to be 30 minutes. It dragged on for an hour and a half.
Why so long?
Because I forgot to share my screen and my boss kept talking. No one dared interrupt. In the end, the whole team listened to me monologue with a blank PowerPoint.
Haha. So you presented? In the dark?
Yup. Presented with pure faith.
That's what they say. Success starts with belief.
Yeah, but I believe my boss might dock my pay next time.
At least you had a PowerPoint. I'm stuck with reports, and every time I submit one, my boss asks, "Can you make it shorter?"
Oh, I know that one. They want it short, but complete. Like wanting to diet while eating a buffet.
Exactly. I cut it to 2 pages, and they say, "It's missing data. Add more, and it's too long."
Haha. Office life in 3 words. Write, revise, submit.
And add again to the front. Rewrite, revise, resubmit.
It's an endless cycle. I bet in my next life, I'll still be drafting KPI reports for some angelic supervisor.
Okay, that sounds exhausting. Have you ever wondered, are we doing what we really want?
That's a deep one. I think you accept a job first, then learn to love it later.
Like a marriage.
Ha ha. Exactly. You start for survival, then try to love it to keep surviving.
But if work's a marriage, then deadlines are the kids. They keep you up at night, stress you out, and you can't ditch them.
Nailed it. And the boss is the in-laws.
Haha. What about colleagues?
Neighbors sometimes friendly, sometimes noisy, and always curious about your business.
Haha. So the office is just a mini neighborhood.
Yep, except there, everyone smiles even when they want to scream.
You're describing my morning. I got some gentle feedback that left my heart heavy as a rock.
Gentle feedback that causes major trauma?
Haha, yeah, like, your work's great, but I think you can do even better.
Translation. Start from scratch.
You're scarily accurate.
But honestly, I've learned to smile through the revisions.
How'd you manage that?
Easy. Every time my boss revises my work, I imagine them as a kindergarten teacher showing me how to color. No worries, David, just stay inside the lines.
Haha, does that actually work?
Yup, it keeps the stress away. I just pretend I'm in arts and crafts class.
That's smart. For me, when I'm stressed, I walk to this park, breathe the air, and talk to a certain coffee addict.
I'm honored. That coffee guy must be thrilled.
Yeah, because he always tells stories that make me laugh and forget about deadlines.
That's my mission, saving office workers from despair with just a cup of coffee and some nonsense.
Haha, you should start a brand. David, the coffee therapist.
Logo's a smiling coffee cup slogan. Laugh before your file crashes.
Nailed it.
But seriously, even with all the complaining, I feel lucky. I've got a job, someone to laugh with, better than facing deadlines alone with no one to get it.
True. Having someone to vent to makes work feel less heavy.
Ha ha. That's why I come here every morning, not just for coffee, but to recharge my will to live with you.
Wow, that's touching. I'm writing it down. Life goal be David's emotional charging station.
Just make sure to charge a fee. I don't want to owe you emotionally.
Ah, the fee's 1 coffee a morning. Deal?
Deal. But you owe me a joke next time.
Fine. I'll tell you about my haunted meeting story tomorrow.
Sounds scary already. Same time? Same bench tomorrow?
Yep, this bench is going to hear all our secrets.
Haha. At least it never judges.
Unlike our bosses.
Haha. Exactly.
Ha.
You know, I figured out something. Afternoon coffee tastes better than morning coffee.
Why? Because you're less tired in the afternoon?
Nah, morning coffee's for waking up. Afternoon coffee's for pretending to be busy.
Like, look at me, working so hard when you're just daydreaming.
Exactly. I call it the art of purposeful idleness.
Sounds fancy. I've got my own art. The art of lying still while feeling productive.
What's that?
It's putting on a focus music playlist and lying still for 30 minutes. The world thinks I'm working, but I'm dreaming of the beach.
Haha. You're a master of productivity camouflage.
Yup. Sometimes surviving the office means knowing how to game the system.
Sounds like an emotional hacker.
I'm a mood hacker, and you're a caffeine scholar. We're basically in the same field.
Fair enough. But seriously, what do you do to unwind when you're stressed?
I watch movies, but not good ones, only bad ones.
Haha. What? Why bad movies?
Because bad movies make me feel like my life's still okay.
That's Nobel Prize worthy logic for self-comfort.
What about you? How do you de-stress?
Easy. I talk to Alexa.
Your smart speaker?
Yup. When I'm bored, I ask, Alexa, why am I single? She says, because you spend too much time talking to me.
You got roasted by AI.
Yeah, that's when I learned. Even tech knows how to shade humans.
True. One day, machines won't work for us anymore. They'll be too busy laughing at us.
Haha, that's deep. I'm stealing that for a status post tomorrow.
If you post it, credit me. Sophia, part-time philosopher, full-time park ponderer.
Promise, with the hashtag #benchschool.
Sounds like a teen drama.
You know, this park's kinda like a classroom. We learn to forget deadlines and how to laugh.
And how to find joy in the little things.
Exactly. Like this morning, that bird kept pecking at the crumbs you dropped. You yelled, but ended up laughing.
Because it reminded me someone's still fighting me for food, so life's still interesting.
Right? When I laugh for real, it's because of tiny moments like that.
Like when your printer got scared into working?
Yup. Or when you swore your detox smoothie was delicious and I survived tasting it.
You keep bringing that up. I swear, one day I'll make a better one and you'll have to admit it.
Deal. But if I pass out, you're writing my epitaph. Felled by celery juice.
I'll print it right here. In memory of a brave coffee addict.
Thanks, Sophia. An epitaph both tragic and high in fiber.
You should write a book. Comedy in the Park.
Not a bad idea. Each chapter's a story. When the printer rebelled, reports an existential pain, detox or poison.
Haha. I'd be the sidekick who shows up to crack jokes for the audience.
No way, you're the main character. Without you, it'd just be me whining. Nobody could stand that.
Thanks. I'm glad we can turn tiny moments into something worth laughing about.
Yep, everyone needs someone to share half their stress and double their joy.
It's like park therapy. No doctor needed, just a bench and someone who gets you.
Let's raise a toast to park therapy.
And therapeutic cookies.
David and Sophia Clinic, smiles that heal all deadlines.
Haha. Perfect. But add a footnote. Salary not included.
Exactly, or I'd have gone bankrupt ages ago.
Have you ever thought, if we didn't have to work tomorrow, what would we do?
I'd probably still come to this park, sit in this spot, order the same coffee.
I'd bring 2 cookies, one for me, one for that bird from this morning.
And another story for me to tell.
What? Another 100% true story?
Yesterday, I was watching a movie, and at the saddest part, the internet lagged. The main character's crying scene turned into a frozen frame.
Haha, how'd you react?
I laughed. Life's like that, even tragedy can freeze. So why stress?
You're a comedic philosopher.
I'm just trying to live a bit lighter. If we don't find our own joy, deadlines will find us first.
True. Sometimes, joy's just an afternoon, a coffee, and a friend by your side.
Exactly. An ordinary day, but unforgettable.
It really is wonderful.
You know, this park's so lively during the day, but at night, it's so peaceful.
Yeah, like us. Noisy with deadlines by day, but at night, we just want a bit of quiet.
Haha. If I'm quiet too long, people think I'm pondering philosophy. Really, I'm just calculating what time to wake up to not be late.
That's philosophy too. The philosophy of surviving office life.
You're right. That's worth a book. Surviving deadlines and cold coffee.
Haha. I'd buy 2 copies, one to read, one to prop up my laptop to keep it cool.
Haha, practical. But honestly, I'm getting less hot-headed these days. Maybe I'm getting old.
Or more mature?
Probably both, but mature sounds way classier.
Yep. Old is when you feel tired, but mature is when you accept the tiredness and still smile.
That's tonight's winning quote.
I'm serious. When I was younger, I thought happiness was achieving something big. Now I think it's just not worrying, not comparing, not pushing myself too hard. That's enough.
Yeah, like sitting here with you, talking nonsense, and feeling lighter for it.
Careful. I was about to start charging by the minute.
Haha, I'm ready to pay in maturity points.
How do you calculate those?
1 point for every time you stay quiet at the right moment, 2 for not losing it when the boss changes a deadline, and 3 for forgiving yourself for forgetting your laptop charger.
10 points for David. You just described the calm life I'm trying to live.
Haha, honestly, I learned it from you. You always find a way to laugh, no matter what happens.
Laughing's just how I choose to live. Not because everything's funny, but what else can you do?
Exactly. I laugh not to hide the exhaustion, but to remind myself I'm still okay.
Hearing you say that, it's really comforting.
Then I'm opening a laughter therapy class tomorrow.
Haha. If you teach, the students will all be exhausted from your chattiness.
No problem. Exhaustion's the first step to enlightenment.
Here comes philosopher David again.
Yeah, but this philosopher only shines in the park. In real life, I still panic when my boss calls my name.
Haha, who doesn't? Maturity's not about not being scared, it's about knowing what's worth fearing.
And picking the right person to sit next to so you're less scared.
That's A really good one.
I only thought of it because of you.
Stop it. That kind of sweet philosophy could make people misunderstand.
Then let them misunderstand. Life needs a few cute mix-ups.
You just can't quit teasing, can you?
Hey, Sophia, do you ever think 10 years from now we'll still be sitting here on this bench, laughing like this?
I hope so. No matter where we are then, as long as we still make time to sit here, tell a few jokes, that's enough.
Promise, then no matter how busy we get, we'll save one morning a week for this bench, coffee, and laughter.
Promise.
See the stars?
Yep.
I bet each star up there is a deadline we've survived, and the brightest ones are the days we laughed from the heart.
And the biggest star's probably the day your printer repented.
Ha ha. Yup. A glorious victory for humankind over technology.
If I were a filmmaker, I'd shoot that scene and call it The Printer Redemption.
Haha, nice. I'm starring in it, right?
Only if I get to direct. And this park's the main set.
Totally fair. This place already holds all our truest scripts.
Yup, bench, birds, breeze, and two adults pretending to be carefree.
Not pretending. I think these moments are when we're the most real.
Yeah, probably.
Thanks, Sophia, for being my friend, for listening to my nonsense all this time.
Ha. Thanks too for making me laugh even on my most exhausting days.
So we're even?
Even... You know, sometimes growing up is just learning to smile, no matter what tomorrow brings.
And still coming to the park, sitting with someone who makes you want to smile.
Yup,